Okay, now coming to sociology optional. That's one of the most important decision any UPSC aspirant have to take during the preparation. So tell me, why did you choose sociology as the optional?
Yes. So there are two reasons to choose sociology as an optional. One is definitely strategic reason, which is that it is a very short syllabus, sir. So and it also has a overlap with the general study subjects, sir. Like one if one is preparing sociology as an optional, so one can also fetch good marks in GS1 and GS2, and sir, that will definitely fetch really high value loaded points in the answers. And sir, second was also the topics. When I picked up the syllabus, so the topics that are inside the sociology optional, such as family, kinship, caste, religion, so these are the topics that is actually all around us. So it also gives us more detailed understanding about the society that we live in. And I really believe that this will also help us in the administration, sir.
And during your sociology preparation, you are also associated with us with Civil 360 and me. So tell me, how does that help? How our mentorship and classes helped your preparation in sociology?
Definitely, sir. Civil 360, I would really like to say that my score in sociology is also important because of your help, sir. Because initially, when I used to write my answers, so it was all the thoughts in one plate. But sir, you made it clear how to make proper priority. Which point needs proper priority? Which should come first? How to make a proper theme, or how to mention sociologists. Sir, initially, my answers did lacked the sociological keywords as well as the thinkers, because sir, it is very difficult to memorize all the thinkers and their studies. But sir, after your guidance and mentorship, I really started thinking like a sociologist, how a sociologist will think. And that's why, sir, I have also scored good marks in my paper 1, which is I have scored 140 marks, sir.
Okay, Jainesh, many students consider sociology as their optional because toppers, told sociology is good or the syllabus is concise and it's very easy. What was your actual experience when you started dealing with the subject?
Yes, sir. Even when I started, I have also heard the same thing, that sociology creates topper every year. And sir, it is actually true. Even if we see this year's trend, many people have qualified with sociology optionals. Many people got their interview calls with sociology optional. So yes, sir, definitely it is a small subject, I would say. If and also, sir, it is helping us that one can do revision in a very smaller amount of time. So that way, I agree with the point that sociology is a small subject. But sir, also sometimes we are also considering sociology as a very commonsensical subject, but it is not. It is actually a technical subject. So one needs to add depth and analysis while writing sociological answers.
Okay, so you scored 261 mark in sociology and that to your first mains with sociology as the optional. So out of that, in fact, 140 from sociology paper one, right? So what made the difference?
Sir, I would say that I divided my answers in two parts. First, so like every answer in my first portion, 50%, I would be talking so much about the sociological thinkers, about their studies, which you have also highlighted, always to mention our six basic thinkers, which is Karl Marx, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber. So, sir, every topic I would break down in these six thinkers. And sir, what happened on the second part, 50% portion, I would like to show my creativity. Like if any question is being asked, if a question is about alienation by Karl Marx, so sir, for the first part, I would like to write what Karl Marx has said. But in the rest of the portion, I would also like to display how alienation is also present in today's society, about my thoughts, how such kind of protests and distress is there among the unions, among the factory workers of Samsung, Tamil Nadu, etc. Sir, I would like to add current examples more in those parts, sir.
So how important is answer writing? Because you have written a lot of answers and we have done a lot of evaluation also. So how important is answer writing when it comes to optional paper? Because that is almost 500 mark and that's ultimately the deciding factor. So how important is it and how important is it to get evaluated from your mentor and how did we help you in your answer writing and evaluation?
Yes, definitely, sir. Answer writing is the biggest part. Like mains will be deciding our cadre, will be deciding our services. So it is the biggest chunk. And sir, everybody is writing answers during the mains preparation. But sir, I believe that evaluation is the key. Like who is evaluating your answers, how much qualified they are, their credibility. That also matters a lot. Because sir, when a person is checking their answers, so they will actually add. They always want the best out of the person. So I would say how your evaluation helped me, sir. You have highlighted my minutest, my smallest mistakes, and you made my answers more clear. You also taught how to improve my handwriting, how to improve my presentations, how to make boxes around thinkers, how to underline them. So, sir, an evaluation also sometimes when you give me good marks, so that actually also boosted my confidence as well, sir.
So the good marks are because you have written the answers also well. And one more thing is, you see, what exactly is the difference between, the sociological thinking, sociological perspective, sociological analysis? Because some topics you see in GS also, caste, right? And then poverty, child labor, women empowerment, all these you'll see. As you said, there is a lot of correlation also with GS paper. So how exactly it is different? Because if you see the paper also, the question is asked like this: write in a sociological perspective, write a short note on a sociological perspective. So what exactly is this? Can you give any example and discuss that, how you did
Yes,
that?
yes, sir. So, sir, whenever there's a question, like there's always a commonsensical approach that we start writing very commonsensical answer, very general answers, generic. So, sir, those kind of answers will not fetch us marks. So, I would like to say, if with example, if there's a tribal question, if there's a question like there's a displacement of a tribal community due to dam construction, and if we are supposed to give a sociological approach, so sir, there was a template that I would like to make. So firstly, sociology also revolves around, sir, caste, then kinship, then families, tribes, then women, then farmers. So sir, I would like to address all of these. For example, I would like to say that if dam construction is going to take place, so tribes will be losing their natural habitats. Sir, then such kind of lower caste people would be rehabilitated, and they will also be then downthrown to menial jobs. They will be forced into downtrodden jobs. Then, sir, family system. Sir, this will also lead to nuclearized families. This will lead to burden on women. Sir, women is a very big portion. And whenever we talk about any point, we must add uh, feminist approach. Sylvia Wolby's definition of patriarchy. Such kind of definitions, if we add, such kind of thinkers we add, uh, this would add actually sociological perspective, sir.
Who was your go-to thinker? Was there any such thinker?
Yeah.
For example, some people go with Durkheim, some people with Marx, and some, to be on a safer side, Weber. So who was your go-to thinker?
Yes, sir. There are actually multiple of them. I always like to quote Emile Durkheim's Totemism and Religion, and also his study of suicide. Whereas also, sir, talking about India's perspective, I always considered Pierre Bourdieu, Andre Bethel, Leela Dubé, and Veena Chakrabarti. I always used to quote them, sir.
Okay. Now, before we conclude, if someone's starting their UPSC preparation today, what would be your top three pieces of advice to them?
Okay. So, one should one is like they should always start with the basics and they should stick with the basics. So, one should not go for multiple books, multiple resources. So, one would be go with the basics. Second is, sir, mentorship and guidance is very important. Sir, even like if somebody is guiding you properly, and that would actually help you instead of doing all the hard work on your own, sir. So second is a role of mentorship and guidance. And third is, sir, inner confidence and willpower. Sir, this is going to be a long journey. It may take multiple years, but sir, we have to stick to it and stay true to ourselves. We have to put in the hard work as well as the smart work, sir. And we should always have faith in us that we are going to make it, sir.
Now, students who are choosing sociology as their optional, what would you tell them? Will you recommend our mentorship to them?
Definitely, sir. I would like to recommend them because sociology subject is easy, small, but at the same time technical. And sir, your mentorship and guidance helped me to understand the technicalities present in this subject. And sir, your mentorship also actually removed much of my tensions. Like you always provided us crisp notes, sociological analysis, sir, discussions. So that would actually help. And sir, all the peer group that is formed in our Telegram groups or in our WhatsApp groups. So the discussion that we have is really very benefiting, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Jainesh. All the best.
Thank you, Safi, sir.